Hey, don't forget to bring these! What's up? It's a culture detective here investigating your favorite movies, and it's getting cold again. And today I'm going to be doing a movie review on The Fabelmans. So, yeah, The Fabelmans is a new movie from Steven Spielberg, and I'm gonna do a review on it completely without a bullet point script on me or anything. I'm just gonna improvise. It's also gonna be a really short review because I'm really tired and I don't have a lot of time today to talk too much. But anyways, one of the 4 times I've been to the cinemas while I'm back in Hong Kong so far is going to watch The Fabelmans on a big screen. And yeah, I enjoy the movie. I think it's a really well-made movie. It's basically Hollywood directing 101, as expected from Steven Spielberg. You know, you're not gonna expect anything artsy and friggin' unconventional about The Fabelmans, okay? It's very much Steven Spielberg's classic meat and potatoes Hollywood filmmaking. You know, wide shot here, medium shot there, and insert here and insert there. It is just classic Hollywood formula, and it works. It's good Hollywood filmmaking, and that's not for everyone, but I myself think it's totally fine, especially given what Steven Spielberg is trying to say in this film, because The Fabelmans is a pretty special film for Steven Spielberg. It is basically his own autobiography. It is about his own childhood, him growing up, him falling in love with movies, filmmaking, cinema. And I think this movie will particularly appeal to people who love filmmaking since they were a child. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why I was sort of like, oh my god, that's literally me, just like me for real, when I watched the movie. When young Steven Spielberg, or in the movie, Sammy Fabelman. When young Sammy Fabelman built the train tracks just to see them crash, and then want to use a camera to record it, and then he started to have more fun with the camera. It's just like, god damn, so many years ago. Like, how many years ago? 13 years ago? Yeah, around 12 years, 13 years ago, I was that kid. I was that kid with the little DSLR camera trying to film everything, and it all sucked. But it was such an important and integral part of my creative process. Like, if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be here today talking about movies and studying film and all that stuff. It's so funny because while I was watching The Fabelmans, I thought, ooh, later in the film we're gonna see Steven Spielberg apply to USC and get rejected. I bet we're gonna have a scene with that in it, like, ooh, throwing shade to USC. But that didn't happen. But it's still really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love the ending scene. The ending scene is definitely one of the best scenes of the year, in my opinion. Not only because Sammy Fabelman met John Ford, and it is not only something that actually really happened to Steven Spielberg's life, but also line by line recreation of what actually happened to him. Like, many years ago, Steven Spielberg already said in an interview, like, oh yeah, I've met John Ford one day when I was still kind of young, and John Ford was like, where's the goddamn horizon? And this scene is literally a line by line recreation of reality, or at least according to Steven Spielberg, and that's really amazing. But not only that, but also David frickin' Lynch is in this movie as John Ford, and he's amazing. He's freaking amazing. I love seeing David Lynch in movies. I want to see David Lynch act more. And yeah, again, one of the best closing scenes of the year, in my opinion. And just, I mean, in the scene, Sammy Fabelman is shocked because he got to see John Ford, right? But in actuality, the main actor, whose name is Gabriel LaBelle, I think, is also shocked to see David Lynch. So it's sort of like this double wholesomeness, and it's awesome. It really is awesome. And yeah, this movie is kind of a slice of life. It doesn't really have a very coherent plot line or something. There's Sammy Fabelman being a child, there's some family stuff, and he likes some camera stuff, and there's more family stuff. and then there's bullying in high school, and that sort of faded away a little bit, and then that's it. But even so, you can tell Steven Spielberg made this film from the bottom of his heart. It's a very personal thing to him. So yeah, the plot doesn't really coherently come together. It's not a very entertaining, thrilling ride of a moving autobiographical masterpiece or anything like that. No, it's not. It's just his own life, and that's pretty much the whole point of the film. And yeah, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I admire it. I love filmmaking. And yeah, I'm giving The Fabelmans a strong 8 out of 10. So, have you watched The Fabelmans? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching. I'll be reviewing Bones and All tomorrow, which is January 17th, but you'll be seeing this video, I don't know when.